This motherfucker wanted to play late as hell. We're supposed to play at 10 o'clock. He played somebody else. So, I'm try to get this game over with, go to sleep, so I could go to fucking work. I gotta get up for work at 6 in the morning, man.
And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the New York Giants. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. On second and 12, Prescott. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
Did the toss, and he did the catch already. I don't know what you plan on doing now.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Back. Watch the safety creep. Jim. 25.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Kill. 47. Kill. 26.
From the 44, Prescott. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. On third down, it's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan able to record his 5th sack of the season. On fourth down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt. This is away, and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On second down now. It's Marshall, and down he'll go at the 25. 7 yards there and a first down.
Here we go.
On first down, Marshall. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league that's told me repeatedly, it's a big man.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
I can't get nothing with this nigga, bro. I can't. I don't even want to start him no more. Every time. He suck, bro. For real.
With a pick.
Don't pull this way. His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs.
They gave me that because that was a pick.
Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
6-man. Check cross, check cross, check cross. 45 tonight, 45 tonight. Blue there, blue there. Check cross.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's airing it out for Williams.
What is going on with these guys? You seen him with his back?
And they nearly get this.
Yo, this game is bugging, bro. Look at him. Look at the guy. He got his back turned and twisting. What is the fuck?
From scrimmage.
This shit broke, bro. Hey, man.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Yo, the animations. Why are they playing like this? Look at this.
First down, a 12-yard pickup.
Nice little nifty play.
Yo, this shit is crazy. They playing crazy as hell right now.
Utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a bike. Oh, he just snuck out there. And
They playing crazy. I don't know what's going on.
To say, get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that.
I don't know. Maybe it was an update. They got these.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Hey, kill. Show it out. Check 4.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
Let's see what you got. Hey, 47. Check hot.
Prescott from the gun. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play. And the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was a crossbar that said
All
otherwise. And
the leagues I'm playing in, he's playing horrible.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 27. This is Marshall. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
play.
Blue draw Corker.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? It sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
Not even let me pick plays anymore.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal.
I'll just try this play.
Throwing Jones. Now he's forced out right. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Daniel Jones, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Pick, so I just ran it. Like, fuck it if I get a sack.
In the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. That means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Protein spill. Hey, high 7. Ready?
On 2nd and 15 now. Jones. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
56 the mic. 56 is the mic.
Don't worry.
Go. 56 the mic, boys. 56. Check 56. Go.
Now Jones throwing on 3rd and long.
Get up.
He gets it to Brown. Good play. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Go set. 70. Indy. Watch the curve. Put up.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play.
And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Rosas true blue on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Prescott. That's caught by Howard. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Buying time to his left. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
I was the dude I was controlling.
For a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22. Might have needed just one more block as it stands. 37-yard return. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape. 1st and 10.
Set 18 Gator. Here we go, team. Here I come. Here I come.
I'm gonna try this play. I've been trying to practice this play.
Bravo.
I'll try it.
55. Hey, eat. Go. Watch a slack. Watch a slack. Watch a slack. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. Let's go.
On 1st down, Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of 30 before he's out of bounds.
See if anybody want him.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
80 weapons. Hey, Charlie. Mike, 55. Check, 55. Go.
To the motion set.
Rip left. Mike 55. Mike 55.
Set.
Let's go, dude.
Now Jones. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. And it's 3rd and short.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it.
Yeah. Hey, tighten down. There you go. Get it.
On 3rd and 2, Jones. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. T.J. Logan, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all of these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott, his throw incomplete. He was looking for Mike Williams that time, and it's 3rd down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Taking it about the 16.
Yeah, I got to see who wants Shep, man. Shep got to go. Can't do it.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take it.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Catch that shit. Oh, my nigga Brown.
9 seconds now showing on the clock.
It's now 3rd and 19.
Go! 8 reads.
Let's just do something safe.
Jones now throwing on 3rd and long. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
What I've been doing is
to kick it away is the punter, Matt
giving
Lyle.
people the game. I'll be in the lead, or I can stop them, and I'll be giving them the game. Man.
Taken from just outside the 30.
Get past 80.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll run on 1st down. It's Marshall. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
This nigga picking his plays before I even pick my offense. I mean, you suck. You know what you do? You got niggas that do that, they suck.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones.
Come on,
incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. This ball complete. Jones to Ingram. 1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is. to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towarts the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Now.
Second and 5. And that going to be incomplete.
Bad read.
Contact, no call, and it's third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
I'm just going to try this.
SOS. Tighten up. Fair.
Yeah, this work.
On the ball.
It's not a motion snap. That's part of the play.
He'll throw. This is brought in by Gibson.
Seen it. I showed it.
Will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5
part of the play.
to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Brown, the lone receiver, left.
Chopper. Get it.
They'll try to run it in with Marshall. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes the score 28-0.
Come on, bro. Let's get this game over with.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and come more of that.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down, Houston.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, kill. Hey, 50 to Mike.
Prescott to throw it. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something.
Can't crowd us, might
17
do the
yards
same
to go
stuff
on
and keep
2nd
going.
down.
Hey, watch the ball. Slam. 6 guys. Check. Go. Get out there. Under.
Do this all day.
Mike 50, huh? Watch the run.
You don't want to got the play clock.
Throwing. Prescott. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around. And now look at him go. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. 51 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, That's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go. You already know that's game. You can't do nothing, so.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 40. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Throwing on second down. Jones. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
Hey, orbit.
Jones on 1st and 10. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Giants offense cashes in with 6. Rosas good with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because you always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Running from the gun with Howard. Able to pick up a healthy chunk of yards, 7-yard gain, but a tough 3rd and 9 upcoming.
Do another one.
Mike's 50, Mike. Switch it, hey. Everybody, kill. 26.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And the throw there going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that will hit and continue on.
Hit the pylon. Hit the pylon.
Angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt.
6-6, pull it high. Five. Hey. 55.
Tighten up. Pull it together.
Now Jones throwing on first down. That's complete to Slayton. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Darius Slayton taking it goal line to goal line. 100 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead will swell by one more. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
This nigga can't even get past 3 plays. Oh, Lord.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Running 2 plays.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush,
can't even
the
get past
coverage,
one defense.
they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They'll run with Marshall. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
What? Lost the football.
Big hit. Ready? 56. Read. 6 right there. 56. Oh, here we go. Oh, pick the edge. Come, go. Protein spill. You're out.
Looking to throw on second down. Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. On 3rd down, Marshall. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down.
Crying, get him an excuse to quit. So many babies in this league, man. Make you not even want to play how you play.
Here's Matt Weil now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well.
Definitely could have went for it.
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
That's one defense. That sucks.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
This is Howard on 2nd down. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Back to the ground, this time Cook. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Matt Bosher now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. This is brought in at the 21. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
Come on,
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say? We discussed when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter.
Hold on a second, let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says? Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are really
Coleman, you catch everything in the universe. What's up? What's going on today?
So it can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Looking to throw. Jones. Got a man. It's Brown. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
We got this.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
56, the mic, boys. 56. Check.
Throwing on first down. Jones. Catch made by Slayton. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit, being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
I think it made me way up late for this game right here. It's terrible.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this? And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. And the incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead. But I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Go. Go. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Ready?
Jones now on first down. Open man right side is Ingram. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. On first down, it's Marshall. DJ Reader there on the tackle.
All right, good game.